fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Bear from the 4-inch line of Fortnite figures from Jazwares. And basically this is just the pickup truck vehicle that you see quite often in the game. Now in the game we do see it in a variety of different color schemes, so I'm not sure why they chose this specific color scheme, but it is a pretty cool color scheme. Definitely gives me Skywarp from Transformer vibes. You can see it is packed in with the Party Trooper, which I have to admit is not a skin I'm super familiar with. But it looks like a neon blue light up skeleton motif. Something going on there. Not really sure. Here is a close-up pic of the skin there. It says that it can hold up to 6 4-inch figures. It says it has lights that light up in the front. Packaging pretty standard here. Mostly open. Have a little bit of cardboard over on this side, but pretty open over here. If we spin around to the back, don't poke the bear. It says it has play and display, fits up to 6 4-inch figures, store accessories, which is a nice feature, and then it says high beam, headlights light up. Party Trooper, he came to party like 200 years ago. There you go. We have the taxi, the mud flap, the battle bus, the reboot van, and the whiplash, now done in a different color scheme, but I believe it's the exact same toy. So I've reviewed most of these. I think the battle bus is the only one I don't have yet. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited for this one. I'm going to go ahead and get everything out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here they are out of the packaging. We will start with the figure first, the Party Trooper. It's a neat design. Like I said, definitely not one I'm super familiar with, but really nice color scheme. I like the kind of glow-in-the-dark skeleton motif that he's got going on here. And that's front and back, so that's really nice attention to detail. I appreciate that. He's got this little bandana here around his bicep. Comes with this harvesting tool, which is basically just a baseball bat with some twigs growing out of it. This one might be on fire. You can see his heart, which is a little weird, but interesting. Nice paint detail on the head. Pretty standard articulation for Fortnite figures, so you have, I believe it's a ball joint for the head. You got side to side, a little bit of up and down movement. You can tilt a little bit side to side, but not much. You have a hinge and a rotation in the shoulder. You have a hinge and a rotation in the elbow. And a hinge and a rotation in the wrist. You have a ball joint here in the mid-torso. You have a waist swivel. You have a ball joint in the hip, so you can kick out to the side and to the front. Can't really go back because of the way the butt is built. He's got a thigh swivel there, double jointed knees. And then you have a hinge and rocker in the ankle. So it's a really nice amount of articulation for figures these size. I think they do a really nice job with that. But yeah, just all in all, it's a good looking figure. Definitely an unconventional skin, a little out there, a little weird. But it's definitely very nicely detailed and painted and really great articulation. So I'm going to put him off to the side for a moment and we will concentrate on the bear itself. I think this looks really sharp. I really like the kind of metallic matte finish they gave to it. It's kind of a nice gunmetal gray color. You have some nice purple and kind of a lighter bluish gray. You have the stripe on the side. Really nice silver metallic paint on the side for the back bumper, the front fender. Got a little purple there on the hubcaps. Just all in all, it's a really great color scheme, and they did a really nice job with the paint applications. Got the bear logo with the 4x4 here on the back, a little purple for the handle. Now you can see that there are a few kind of hollow foil stickers that they give you. I think it's like 7 total. Very quick and easy to apply, nice flat surfaces. You have the license plate back here on the back. You have this OG sticker, one on each side, and then you have some reflective stickers for the side mirrors. So that's kind of cool. I like that. 4 in total for that. But yeah, it's really nice. They did a really nice job with it. Rolls well. You can hear that it makes that kind of terrible sound, I assume, to kind of mimic the diesel sound of a pickup truck. That's my guess anyway. This is where you put the 2 AAA batteries. You just unscrew this compartment and pop them in, and then you got the on and off switch right here. And then you can see you got the light up headlights. Now, I mean, it's not terrible, but they don't give off a ton of light. But they light up pretty well there in the front. Pop that back to off. You can fit, I think you can fit easily 4 figures. The box says 6. I feel like every time I get a Fortnite vehicle, they just add 2 more to whatever I would guess it is. But we can open the doors here, and I'll open both sides so we can get a lot of nice light through here. You can definitely fit, 2 characters inside. It's a 2-seater there. You got the purple steering wheel. I think it's funny how this window is open, and then this one has the bar across. like it's half converted into a attack vehicle of some kind. But yeah, you can easily fit 2 characters inside there. That's no problem. And you have 2 pegs here in the bed of the truck, so you could easily stand 2 characters there. Otherwise, I don't really know where they're getting the 6 from. I mean, honestly, you could just throw as many figures as you can fit into the back of the truck. But if you're trying to stand them up and pose them, I would think really just 4 figures. But I mean, you could sit characters here. It's just they wouldn't peg in any way. But you can open this up. Nice storage here. I really do appreciate that. The back gate of the truck does flip down as well. It's a little weird, though. It's kind of got these 2, like, joints, almost like a double-jointed elbow or something. So you can kind of, like, bring this further down, I guess. So you can kind of use both joints to have it hang down like that. Or you can kind of have it like this if you want it to be up. So you have some options there. And then just kind of clicks back into place. But yeah, all in all, I think it's a really nice vehicle. Let's go ahead. We'll grab Party Trooper here. And we'll try to pop him inside. So we will open up the door. And I'm assuming we want to bend him at the knees a little bit. But we'll see how tricky it is to get a character actually in here. Because I have not done this yet. I mean, the steering wheel side is probably always going to be the most difficult. Not too bad. That wasn't too bad. And he fits in there really nice. So I will zoom in there so you can see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we could easily get a second character in here because there's no steering wheel. So pop someone right in there. And then again, you can go ahead and... Whoops, let me zoom out here so you can actually see what I'm pointing at. You can peg 2 characters in there. Although I find with Fortnite figures, the pegs are almost like slightly too large. Like it's really difficult to get them to peg into the feet of the characters, and it almost kind of stretches out the peg hole in the bottom of their feet when you do it, but it is still there. Otherwise, you could just have them stand there, sit there, throw them in the back, have them lay down, whatever you want, but it's a pretty cool little vehicle. I really love the look of it. I think aesthetically it's beautiful. The paint applications are fantastic. Oh, I will go ahead and store that right in the back. That's convenient. But yeah, this thing looks great. I really love it. The figure it comes with, it's all right. Again, not one of my favorite skins, but I think it's cool. Nice paint applications, front and back. That's a big deal. I think that's really cool. And just overall, I like the look of this thing. I think it's fun. The headlights, you know, to me, not the best feature. That probably increased the cost because I feel like without the lights, you could have probably sold this for around 20. And I think instead it was probably 30, which is not terrible. I don't know. For me, throwing in, like, you know, lights and sounds features that don't really make sense or that don't really do much just to drive the price up is not... It's kind of like when they start making all these vehicles into RC cars. I don't need it to be an RC car. If it keeps the price down and I can just get a representation of the vehicle from the game, I'd rather it not be an RC car. And that's kind of how I feel like with the headlights. They're nice. They're not bad. They don't add a ton. So if you could have taken them out and made this a little bit cheaper, I would have been fine with that. But I don't mind them, and I don't think it makes it a lot more expensive. So I definitely still recommend picking this one up because it just looks fantastic. You get a pretty neat little figure, and you definitely can store a bunch of vehicles. You can store a bunch of figures, pose a bunch of figures on here, and make some nice displays. I think it's a great vehicle. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.